Oh. It's going forever.
I think I've got you here.
No, you don't.
I definitely do.
You lost too much spin.
Oh, that's true. Nice. What type was that?
Welcome to Hard Reboot, the show where we revisit toys and games that defined our childhood and see if they still hold up today.
Today, we're spinning back to the Metal Fusion era of Beyblade, one of the biggest playground battles of the late 2000s.
We'll break down how these things work, build our own combos, and then see if they win. Oh, see if the only way that matters in the stadium.
So, Beyblades consist of 5 key parts. They've got face bolts, energy rings, fusion wheels, spin tracks, and performance tips. There are 4 types of Beyblades, right, Dakota?
There is 4 types of Beyblades. There is attack types, there's stamina types, there's defense types, and there's balance types.
Now, from my understanding, 3 of those types play like a rock, paper, scissors matchup, and then balance sits outside of that. Can you break down the way this triangle of power works?
I sure can. So we'll start with the defense type. The defense type is good against the attack types. They're good taking their hits, able to keep down their spin and outlast the attack types. However, though, the attack types is good against the stamina types because they're not as bulky, able to take those hits, and they're just able to out hit and outmaneuver their stamina types. The stamina types outspin the defense types usually. However, you don't know how the battle's always going to go, but usually the stamina types can outspin and outlast the defense types in the stadium. And then the balance types really all depends on how you build them and how they work and how they're built, how they can go against their matchup, because they can go either way with those types.
Yeah, they all have a different lean inside of their own categories, but starting with the defense, you have heavier spin tracks and wheels, and that leads to them sitting in the middle of the stadium and sort of dominating the space, and they can absorb a lot more hits. Whereas attack types, they always have these really sharp, defined performance tips, a lot of quick movements, they move really quickly, and attack types like to win really quickly because they run out of speed really quickly.
Yeah, and the balance types, they have a whole bunch of imbalanced types of weights to them. Their metals could be heavier, like their fusion wheels, or anything like that. They can be all different types, but most of the time you'll see a balanced type having a heavier metal and a more performance type tip, while they have an agile track spin to kind of like narrow down each type. And a stamina type will be a very light fusion wheel with a very nice rounded tip to keep them spinning, keep them up longer, and their face bolts will be a little bit heavier just to keep in track with their performance tip.
So why don't we go ahead and construct these Beyblades, and then we can get into everyone's favorite part, the battling.
I like that.
Perfect.
So what type are you building, Maddox?
I'm building my defense type first here.
All right. So I'm gonna start on my balance type here. So I'm gonna put the energy ring into the fusion wheel, and then the spin track in the bottom, and lock in the face bolt to really secure it.
Nice. I just about have my first one built.
Same
here.
here.
I find the assembly tool sometimes doesn't help. You kind of have to screw in the face bolt first, you know?
Yeah, because if it's not fully screwed in,
it
it gets kind of stuck in the thing there. I have my defense type, or my balance type. Sorry, I was thinking about yours.
You were.
Got my balance type fully built together.
You're an experienced builder. You went way faster than I did.
I kind of have some experience with these things.
I hope that doesn't directly correlate to skill.
I feel like the longer you've been battling for, like the better you know how to rip the specific types, like how to launch a specific attack.
Do you have specific rip styles for each?
I do.
Beyblade? Really?
I do. Yeah.
That's actually impressive. Wow.
Yeah, especially for a Pegasus, I have a specific type of launch angle I do.
Really?
Because of the performance.
Specific launch angle.
Yep.
I didn't know it was that serious.
It is that serious.
Really?
Yep. To get that counter counter spin to go along with it.
So now that I've finished, I took my time. Why don't you go ahead and break down what 5 Beyblades you've brought in for the battle today?
Okay, so I have brought in one balance type. This is kind of like a custom one. It's based off the original Capricorn. Then I've brought my Stamina Storm Aquario. I have brought my defense type, my Lightning Pisces. I brought an attack type, Rock Leone. And then the only left spinning Beyblade in the entire Metal Fusion franchise, El Drago here. We got Meteor El Drago, I believe.
I believe that is Lightning El Drago.
This is Lightning El Drago. Sorry, right. And this one specifically has rubber on its fusion wheel here that allows it to steal spin as it spins left compared to every other Beyblade that spins right.
It's a lot of words for cheating. You're taking my spin.
I am not cheating.
Yeah,
it is how the Beyblade is made.
Right, and you're trying to sneak another clever tactic by me, aren't you? I see that metal tip over there.
Oh, and on Rock Leone, a metal there is metal tips and face bolts that actually can enhance the power or the spin specifically for the Beyblade of their type.
Yeah, you've got a pretty versatile arsenal there.
I do.
I'm kind of a one-trick guy here. I brought 3 attack types. I've got the Storm Pegasus, the Big Burst Pegasus, both attack types. I have Hades Quebec. This is another attack type. He has a larger fusion wheel than most Beyblades. And then I have a defensive custom build here. This one's pretty interesting because you noticed earlier it has 2 fusion wheels that stack on top of each other. And then finally here I have a attack type Gemini. So that'll be really fun here. Now, my Quebec has a really interesting tip because it's not really an attack tip. It is more stamina leaning.
It is.
Which it might come in interesting here in the battle as long as it doesn't go against that spin stealing bay because that'll work against me, right?
Yeah.
Spin steal is really good against stamina types.
It is really good.
So without further ado, I think we got to kick it off into the battle phase here, guys. We're going to tell you the rules first before we get into it. There are 3 ways to win. You can either knock the opponent out of the stadium, your opponent launches their bay out of the stadium at the start, or it comes down to a spin finish. And if you stadium out on your first rip, you get 1 mulligan. After that, you're disqualified for the round. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, honestly, I think I'm ready for this best of 5 and see whose Beyblades hold up better.
Perfect. Without further ado, let's get to the battling.
All right. Let's start with my Capricorn.
Capricorn, I'm going to start off with my Big Burst Pegasus.
All right.
All right.
I'm
ready when you are.
Ready? 3,
right.
2, 1. Now I think you should have the advantage on me here.
I should.
You're an attack type, and I'm a stamina type. I'm actually about.
And I got a couple of great hits in early here. Looks like this is a decisive round 1 victory for me.
All right, so that's 1-0 you.
Nice. I'm gonna put your guy upside down so I don't be lost. That's a loser Beyblade right there.
It is.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with another Pegasus. Just keep.
I'm going with my Aquario here. My
Aquario.
stamina type. All right, ready? 3.
Oh, I went early there.
You did go.
Now my rubber tip on this Pegasus. It really wants to win right away because it loses speed so much faster than a plastic tip. As you're seeing, he's already spinning out. I got a pretty poor launch there. Unfortunately, the rubber tip did not help me.
All right, it is 1-1.
Round 3. You know what? I think I'm going to break out a defensive type here.
I'm going to break out my Rock Leone.
Ooh, that's the heavier set
Yeah,
one.
with the heavier set metal bottom here.
So is this defense versus defense right now?
Yeah, it's like an attack defensive type.
Attack defensive
Yeah.
type. It's like a hybrid.
Yeah.
All right, let's say it goes 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I almost stadiumed out.
Wow.
Let's see.
Let's see.
This metal bottom allows me to hit even
later.
harder. You shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
Well, looks
Wow,
like
that metal tip's pretty dominant. I can't lie. Ooh, that's a tough one to beat. Nice.
All right, looks like it's 2-1 me.
I gotta win the next one here.
You do.
All right.
Should we
do
save
it?
these for the last
We'll save
ones,
those for the last ones. All right.
All right.
Let's see.
Ready?
Can Gemini win this for
3,
me?
2. I don't know.
I know. So I've got a pure attack build in there right now.
Yeah, and that's a pure defensive type. I'm trying to take the middle here.
So I've got a pretty poor matchup right now then.
You do.
All right, let's see.
Okay, we got Lightning Pisces here against Gemini.
Gemini here. It does look like a close battle though. This is the closest one we've had.
I think so, yeah.
I think you've got the edge on me right now. It looks like you're spinning a little faster.
I am. I think I got a couple more RPMs than you.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little more power out of these strikes from the Gemini though.
You're not really holding up here.
No. I do have you wobbling though.
You do, but
Oh, I see wobbles in mine now.
with my spin track on the bottom here, I have teeth that kind of
really wide spin track.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be helping you. You are off balance here. Ooh, you
I
beat me in the
did
spin
get
finish.
the edge. I got you in that.
That was impressive.
3-1. Looks like
So it looks like you won, but should we do one more just for fun?
I think we should with our final one. We got Lightning El Drago here versus
Lightning El Drago. That's your reverse spin bay with spin steal, right?
This is my reverse. This is the left spinning bay with spin steal.
So you guys get to see what it looks like when you cheat.
Okay.
All right.
3, 2. Oh.
Ooh. See, look, it just gets in there right away. It starts cheating. Unbelievable.
And it's an attack type too, so it's like really just going for attacks here.
Yeah, this is attack versus attack, but I do have a size advantage. I'm hoping that can come into play. Looks like I'm off kilter already. That's not great.
You already are, yeah. I kind of got you off.
Yeah, I think that's just an immediate defeat for me.
I think it is.
Unfortunate, wow. And now you can see the spin steal. They kind of lock up. He's getting under there, getting the spin.
And
wow, impressive victory from you. That's unfortunate.
4-1.
Wow, great game.
Good game, man.
Impressive.
Right. Now, should we get back to the table and
we
talk
can sit
about
back down the table
and see if these hold up to how they used to?
Give our final analysis here.
Yeah. So I did end up beating Maddox here 4-1 with my array of Beyblades. Apparently I cheated because I brought the only left spinning Beyblades.
And a metal tip.
Okay, that's all right.
Cheat tricks here.
I do take the first victory here though on hard reboot, but the real question is, do these toys hold up to really like how they used to when we were kids?
Well, I think the first thing to look at is, do they physically hold up? And I mean, you can see the paint's chipping on the metal, and you told me one of your fusion wheels broke, but in general,
yeah, exactly.
They seem to be standing the test of time.
I've only ever had one Beyblade break, and it was actually the metal of Hades Quebec here. I don't have it on me personally. It's somewhere else right now, but I mean, these Beyblades have held up since I was a kid. I've had these since I was like maybe 8.
Right, like these things are like close to 15 years old.
And now I'm 20 now.
Exactly, right?
So,
this came out in what, 2012? So it's like 14 years.
Yeah.
Which is, it's an incredible thing to see them last this long. I mean, things aren't built like that these days. You go to the store, you buy like, they have some newer Beyblades too, like all plastic. I see we're making a return to metal, but they have those like the tornado ones.
Yeah,
those
there is tornado ones.
crazy.
There is huge ones that they have bigger rippers that you can use for them. And then there's bursts, ones that explode, and those ones are fun.
Yeah, I mean,
we might have to do those for another episode.
Yeah, I'd be down.
I have a lot of those. We'll have to do that for an episode for sure.
But in terms of how fun these are, do they still live up to what you remember?
100%. That was a lot of fun.
I had a great time.
Just to do pretty much like work here, schoolwork, just to have fun with Beyblades. You know, you can't get much better than that.
Bring some toys to the office, and you know, obviously, there's a lot of nostalgia in here, but I think in this case, the nostalgia doesn't lead you astray. I think it really just builds into the fun factor. Do you know what I mean? Like I think all in all, like I think Beyblades really hold up. I think that's a great toy, and I'm glad we're returning to the classics with the metal. It's definitely a toy that deserves a hard reboot.
100%. If there's any other game or toy you want us to try on us to reboot next, let us know.
Thanks for watching Hard Reboot.